Hello, so I got a little bit too confident after my successful Game Week 34 score predictions, but Game Week 35 hit me hard, not so good. I'm Tricky, this is Offside and On Tap, and here are my Game Week 36 Premier League score predictions. But first, my beer of choice is Amstel Pilsener, 3.4% alcoholic volume. I bought 12 of these from the food warehouse. Cheers. Game Week 35 points, and yes, not so good. 6 points. 4 correct results, 1 perfect score. That was Villa 1, Spurs 2. Tricky's treble and epic fail. None of the 3 draws pick came in, unfortunately, so the pot for Dementia UK stays at £62. My Game Week 36 score predictions, here we go. Liverpool v Chelsea. Liverpool, a win would all but secure Champions League spot, bar a massive goal difference swing. And Chelsea last lost 7 in a row in the league in 1952. Going to happen again for me here. Liverpool 2, Chelsea 0. Brighton v Wolves. Defeat for Wolves would mean they'd lost at least once versus every opponent they've faced in the league this season. They've not won in 19 Premier League away games either. Brighton 3, Wolves 1. Fulham v Bournemouth. Bournemouth 15 unbeaten in the Premier League now. It'd take a brave man to bet them to lose. That isn't going to be me. Fulham 1, Bournemouth 1. Sunderland v Man United. Sunderland not won the last 28 Premier League games against the top 4 team. Man United have scored in 23 Premier League games in a row. It's only going to take 1 in this one. Sunderland 0, Man United 1. Man City v Brentford. How big will that last gasp Doku equaliser versus Everton be? It will mean nothing if they don't beat Brentford at all. Man City 2, Brentford 0. Burnley versus Villa. End of season fatigue kicking in for Villa a little bit. Focus fully on the second leg of the Europa League semi-final. Managerless Burnley. I reckon they can still get a point. Burnley 1, Villa 1. Palace v Everton. Palace, another team that's distracted by potential European glory. Everton are finishing the season very strong, and I fancy them to get into one of them European spots for me. Palace 1, Everton 2. Forest versus Newcastle, a game where a draw doesn't do massive things for both teams. However, if Forest could get a draw and go to 43 points, no team's ever gone down on 43 points. Going to go for Forest 1, Newcastle 1. West Ham v Arsenal. If there's going to be a massive twist in this Premier League title saga, it's going to be this game with only Palace and Burnley to play for Arsenal. I'm going to go for the Desmond 2-2, West Ham Arsenal. And then Spurs versus Leeds have makings of a classic, and fancy Spurs to get a 3rd win in a row and give the team and club a massive lift and give them confidence to survive. Spurs 3, Leeds 2. Tricky's treble, West Ham versus Arsenal draw, Fulham versus Bournemouth draw, Spurs to beat Leeds, £2 Ledbrooks returns £59.58, half will go to Dementia UK. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like, share the video, subscribe if you haven't already, comment your score predictions. 1 point for the correct result, 3 points for the exact score. Cheers, have a great weekend, enjoy the football.